This is Making Sense of Life and Reality.
I have gotten better at traveling, lakini I used to get so homesick. Hata kutravel to place tu karibu ka Athi River, ka Daystar. Chiki, I went to Daystar to see a friend of mine tulikuwa naye high school. Manze, nilikuwa nimechoka. I was just feeling in my heart like, guy, I wish I was at home.
Oh my
I was
gosh.
so homesick. I don't know, but yeah, I've gotten better, I'd say.
How long is
At
this?
traveling. I think I went there maybe shortly after high school. I'd say maybe 09 or...
Man, you're still healing, huh?
No, but I've gotten better at traveling. Now
Oh, yeah, you've gotten
I've gotten at
better.
least farther and farther. A bit.
No, definitely with comedy. You're doing comedy
Yeah,
here and
art.
there and everywhere. Arts.
Mm.
Oh, just doing art in
Art ndio hata imenitembeza.
general.
Art in general. True,
Because
true,
comedy
true,
is
true.
still
Yeah,
art.
is art. Yeah.
Me hapa kama flat tire, no pressure.
Yeah.
Rasta people be finding them be very multifaceted.
Mm.
How do you make sense of this being so multifaceted?
Okay, now that you say it is very... A lot of Rasta people are very multifaceted. Hata unajua kitu hata ukulima pia ni you creating with your hands.
Oh, for sure.
I have limad. I'm not the best right now. Hey, manze, I've fallen off, but I have limad before.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't have the greenest thumb, but I've grown some things.
Life just doesn't always need reactions.
Yeah, true that. But then for you, in a lot of things.
You being a comedian, what do you think? Where do you think you've applied that principle?
I'd say just in just chilling in daily life.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say even in my conversations, I'm a lot freer.
Awesome.
I'd say than before, like less worried about my acting. Although just the other day nilikuwa naongea na comedian wengine is like, and they were like, it becomes hard to hang out with people who are not comedians for a bit. In a sense, you'll be saying some random things. Asa nasema kwanza kama mtaani.
Oh.
I'll be saying the randomest things. My bro will be like, hey, wewe, unafaa. I'm like, it's just a thing to say. I'm not even... and then, if I'm thinking that way, the fact that I'm able to just achilia myself, you don't have to really react too much.
For sure. You don't have to filter too much because you're already too real to receive whatever you're saying. You're like,
Yeah.
So that one has come fun. That one is coming hot. Hey, that one is... that is weird. But again, you say something weird and somebody says something weirder.
Yeah. They out weird you. Although, you're able to actually yourself more in social interactions. I found that even in other places, even with strangers, you're more chiller, I would say.
For sure.
Yeah. So, you get to see... it also, you've removed the scales from your eyes. Yoni phrase nimekuwa nikitumia recently.
So you can see clearly now the scales are gone. A son of a bitch. We sing and we do all kinds of art things, right?
Things, yes,
Awesome.
But me, I enjoy how it has been. I really feel a lot of the benefits have worked. Yeah, have been in my sight.
You're telling somebody else and somebody is asking you about what road to take in their life. And then here you are, definitely an artist. So you can imagine a student or somebody who's in high school who is hoping to be an artist, to have an art career. They're like, you do comedy. I'm like, damn, I'm usually funny also.
Yeah.
So, you're just like, oh my gosh, those two things can happen. So, you open, you confirm to another person.
Yeah.
So what do you think you'd say, like, hey, you go through this road and these are the kind of developments that you have? Because at the app, even I'm just saying character development, I'm like,
There
it's real.
is a lot of that. There's a lot of that. And sometimes I think if you stick it out, because idea you stick it out. If it happens once where you don't do too well, or as you thought you would, you go back, alafu rudi the next time bado tu, you try it again. So I think coming back is a key. to whatever thing. Like in comedy, the fact that you're doing it in front of people sometimes inakwaga very profound. Nakwanga emphasize you when you don't do too well.
Awesome.
So,
for sure. Oh,
Yeah.
it's called bombing, eh?
Yeah, bombing. Ooh, and then killing. When you do well, you're killing, and then when you're bombing. Ama unapanda mlima.
Oh,
Yeah.
unang'ang'ana.
But you have such these times like those in everything that you do,
For sure.
and it's a learning. Every time you just learn, and as long as you're learning as you go, and trying to and enjoy what you're doing, also feedback pia ni poa. Si ati wase wakupe feedback mingi sana, pia you drown voice yako, find your own voice, na pia feedback ni poa pia, because guys out here have been doing it.
Yeah.
So that's what I'd say. For if people come up to me for advice, I try to give it the best way I can, but sometimes I usually feel a bit overwhelmed when people ask me for advice, because I'm like, anyway, I feel I don't in my heart sometimes I feel bado nangangana hata mimi na shughuli zingine, but I'm grateful that one would ask me for advice, so I do give it the best way I can.
Do you know what I feel? Making sense of the beats, making sense of life and reality. I came to this point in my life because at times I feel kuna na vitu za kawaida kwa life and inakuja ka surprise at times, and it always unbalances you. So through the refining, through the always doing it over and over again and over again, hata ukibom still do it again, come back next week, come back next there's the refining part of it.
True that, man.
So even as you're saying, I feel overwhelmed at times giving advice because I'm still going through it, but again I'm like, you've already gone through it, so you still have advice. It's just that you're still in the process, though.
Yeah, I'm still in the process of so many things. Hivyo tu ndio life inafaa, I guess.
For sure.
Get to do. I'm grateful that inafanya new things every now and then. And inspire pia mimi.
For sure. Ile kwanza those times unasikia tu
Yes, ndio.
There's still something that you can hold on to.
Yeah, there's that thing that it's still ikona ka light tu mahali ndani ya your soul.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so it's nice to have such like things, man.
Blessed. Welcome to Making Sense of Life and Reality. I'm your host, Angel Michael, and today we are diving into the multifaceted world of a woman who navigates reality through three very different lenses. She's a visual artist who paints the story we often forget, a stand-up comedian who makes us laugh at the things we are afraid to say, and a voice on the Kisiangani Podcast that feels like home to thousands of nziges. Nduta Kariuki, thank you for joining me to help us make sense of it all.
Hey, shout out. Hey, Angel Michael.
Yes.
Hey, shout out.
Good vibes only.
Yeah.
We try and working on good energy only, because there's bad energy.
Yeah, true.
So we really, I know have options. So at times I really do look for the good option.
Yeah.
With Angel Michael, it's definitely I'm on someone Angel Michael, and I'm back to my high sense,
Very for real.
For sure. So, Nduta, your art often feels like a bridge between the physical world and the world of memory and heritage. When we look at a finished piece of yours, you're seeing a version of reality that you've processed and put onto canvas. What kind of art do you bring forth from your world to our world?
I do a bunch. Maybe so niulize ni gani sifanya. But yeah, I do tricky when it comes to the like on paper and everything. Drawing, painting with charcoal, ink, pencil.
Paint.
Yeah, with acrylic paint.
Color.
Yeah, pastels. So all those I have done work in, and then I'm also very crafty. Embroidery, crochet, sewing, knitting, weaving, sculpture. Yes, I minored in sculpture actually.
Hey.
Yeah, actually.
Lol. Is art a way to escape a reality that doesn't make sense, or is it the only way you've found to actually confront it?
It's okay. Deep questions, eh?
You have to go deeper to make sense of this life. It's complicated, so
Yeah, here's what I'd say. It has morphed over the years. Me, Juicy too is when I was deeping some things. You know how you.
awesome.
Me kutoka niko class 3, I knew I was going to be an artist. But it's just you didn't know like the how or the exact, or if there's even schools for that.
It is not for you to find out, eh?
So I just knew I enjoyed drawing it. I enjoyed doing artsy things. It just comes naturally. You don't even have to nini. So I just knew somewhere in the back of my mind. So you see, from then now, it's just knowing that in its rudimentary form, and then now I did a bit of art in high school as well.
Awesome.
Alafu sa kole, alafu uni art. So now it kept changing how it became. Okay, so now this I have a niche. So now I have this skill, or this are my interests, or strengths. So
Yes.
it just kept morphing to when now you're like, okay, I'm making a living out of it. Okay,
Awesome.
my soul is going into it. Okay, maybe my soul is dying a little bit as well. It morphs, I would say.
For sure.
Yeah, but me so far, I'd say I would not have it any other way.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm grateful at ndio ilikuwa wito yangu in this world. I think it has been good for my soul with its ups and downs. So yes, it has been a way of coping for me for not just at coping at in nothing. There's so many other things. It's how I express myself. I enjoy colors. I enjoy making art. I feel joy in my heart.
Making art.
Yeah, and learning, being with the other artists, and also seeing myself in them. Yani, there's so many other brilliant artists to go enjoy.
Awesome.
Yeah, and across all genres, and then to enjoy any different aspects of art, ina enrich life yetu na yangu sana I would say.
Abu, just for hadi nimesikia hii ni hali ya kutuma salamu, eh? But again, this is just shots to the many artists that you know.
Yeah.
Akosa kutaja si beef. si ni kusahau tu, ni venye tu nimetokelezea na hii swali sasa hata iko kwa script. But again, just like give us like 5 of different fields. Maybe comedy, or even just the visual, because I definitely know you're talking about visual art.
Yeah, arts, because I think I'd say I've been in that space longer, and
Oh, for sure.
So in that, of course, shout out Patrick MUKABI, Panye.
Nice.
He's a bit under the weather right now, na anafanyiwa mchanga, by the way. So if you're out there and you want to support, you could go do that on social media.
Bless you.
Yeah,
Patrick MUKABI.
So, Panye, for sure.
Get well soon.
Yeah, get well, man. There's so many young chicks. Here's the thing. It's nice to see young chicks.
Mwenye unakumbuka tu taja.
Frida Ijai, shout out. Why mbona wananitoroka vichwa? Shout out Sativa. Shout out World Class Magina, straight out of Umo.
Oh, bless
her. H-Town. Soon from Just the World.
Bless her.
Yeah. Shout out Njogo Kuria. He's been doing great sculptures, man, lately.
Awesome.
And he has been doing great art. Amekuwa kijituma, man.
Bless her.
Yeah. Comedy for sure. Shout out. There's people who you get to see, you enjoy them on stage, you also get to enjoy them as people. So maybe I might be a bit biased. But shout out to all the comedians who are out here, put themselves out there. Shout out Standup Collective for sure, man.
Hey, man. So would you say a comedian is like a joke artist? What kind of artist is a comedian?
A storyteller as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Hapo kwa storytelling no mili ni bamba, which is I think one of the ways I've been described in for my comedy. I tell a bit of stories.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey.
With some punchlines, hopefully.
Oh yeah.
iko matime unaona tu umepiga tu story tu.
Thank you for your TED
Yeah,
talk.
thank you. I'll be see you. Good night.
Oh my gosh, tell us about your worst bombs. Or the bombs that you actually you've learned most from.
Bombs. No, here's the thing. One of them, first of all, and it's just you kwanza, it's just a me fault. It's my fault, my bad.
Yeah.
When you get too late before show, sometimes you'll be at the backstage, you're like, check this, itakuwa tu ya kuni boost to energy, but then you get a bit too late, and then sometimes you could slur your words a bit, or
for sure.
Or forget how your train of thought was going. So you for sure. That if mtakiweza achana naye after show if you can, but it happens sometimes. So there's that. There's sometimes where maybe you didn't get a chance to prepare well. Tuseme ulikuwa na shughuli mingi, didn't get a chance to go through your shit. Your pay could throw you off a bit.
Yeah.
So if you're prepped, if you just go with the flow and just try to be as loose as possible, I think that's another thing also. You know, if you clam up a bit, say who get it. The audience sees it in you. They hear it in your voice. So sometimes it throws you. Me, because I can throw off sometimes. Could recover inakwanga ngumu. Yeah. So from there, just like shit. Let me just get off this. But when that happens, me just go outside, and I know it's hard to. I'm sure it was hard to watch for the people, and I'm sure even it was hard to do. And also, some comedians will come and tell you straight up, I saw you were bombing, so I left because I didn't want to watch you bomb. And I was like, thanks. Thanks for doing that. But yeah, so there's nights like that, and you're like, you know what? It sucks in the moment. Unapokea tu your L. So utafanyaje?
It's life.
It's life.
It's making sense of life is just there those days.
Yeah.
And you'll do those days a couple of minutes.
Yeah, it triggers. Yeah, so it sucks in the moment, and you're like, and then you end up to home. You just keep. Maybe you might ruminate for a bit, but then eventually you'll be like, you know what? It's all good. Kesho kuna open mic natokea. Yeah. Have
you heard Big Sean's song? And actually, Dave Chappelle starts the.
No, I don't know Big Sean's songs.
Yeah. You should listen to it. It's so funny because there is actually Dave Chappelle. And he went to Detroit. I know Big Sean's from Detroit. And he bombed. And when he got off stage, there's a guy he was talking to. He's an old guy.
Yeah.
He set him up for a glass. I think he was already drinking.
Yeah.
And told him some good words.
Yeah.
That even
of encouragement.
Hata kwa hapo hivyo story ya kubom. So it was such that moment you just spoken about, and I'm like, man, there's a song about it. Can you imagine?
Okay, yeah.
By one of the greats, Maji. You have been making waves with Standup Collective, and you have this incredible ability to talk about unfiltered realities, from the choice to be child-free to the quirks of Kenyan society. In comedy, you take the harsh, sometimes ugly parts of life and turn them into shared moments of joy. Do you find that laughing at reality makes it easier to understand, or does it make it easier to endure?
Yeah, I think both, a bit of both. So you endure because you get to, you relive it, you speak about it. So you've hashed it out already in your brain. Ushaichambua enough to be able to speak about it and share it. So I guess that's already a step in the right direction. So you're not ruminating about it. You have tried to see the funny in it. So that's for sure, I think, a good thing. I think you inakuleta understanding pia maybe how you acted in that situation as well.
Oh, for sure.
So
it sheds light.
To even what role you played in certain things.
Damn, yeah. I think that's why reflection really does come in. You're like, hey, shish, I got to reflect on this one.
I think in me, kwanza, I enjoy comedy so much more because a lot of the things I speak about is personal stories. It's just things about myself now with the
funny.
The funny amped up, but a lot of them is. So when I talk about those things, it's like you're child free. That's me. So it's because if I speak about things that are true to me, ndaiongea na delivery itakuwa yenyewe.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, Drew, it's from my heart.
Oh, so would you say for comedy it really has to come from the heart?
Me,
to some point.
Coming from the heart helps.
Yeah.
There's people who have the funny chops where they can just they have jokes from any topics, even
Okay.
if they're not directly related to them.
For sure.
But for me, how when I was doing even at like poetry and things like those, and this now being
Hey,
a
there's
story.
poetry too.
Yeah, check it, so you're a poet.
Nice.
But yeah, now in storytelling, in comedy, same thing is what I feel I want to share. Same thing of things about myself in relation to human beings, even to how life should be, how we see ourselves in relation to others.
Yeah.
We chambo ourselves even by just chamboing others. Si daku sana.
No, we are mirrors to each other. It's easy. Do you know the log in the eye, the speck and the log in the eye? If anything, I feel we need, you need to develop self, and so to be able to sustain self, but also to sustain self, you understand other selves.
True that.
And now, even for that, you come and find the part of my interpretation of the log and the speck is, and why the log is always in my eye and the speck is in your eye. Is it's very easy for me to see what you're doing wrong. Again, just the same way you spoke about feedback is also to accept feedback from other people, is because they can see you. You cannot see yourself. Can you imagine? Can you imagine walking on the road? Everybody can see you. You can see you.
Can see you.
But again, the power of the next person too is just like, you don't know you.
See me.
But you can see. But even if that now goes there, because of that, I can help you remove the speck in your eye. For you to help me remove the log in my eye because it's so big.
Yeah, but a log is so big, Bana.
True. But again, you see now, that's why I cannot do it by myself.
Log is big as hell.
And I think now that's why the Bible really hit that. That was such a proverb. Wahenga walikaa chini hiyo.
Walipelekesha sana.
For sure. Hey, that was deep. On the Kisiangani Podcast.
Hey, shout out.
You and your co-host have created a space that feels like a raw, honest reflection of our culture. It's messy, it's funny, and it's deeply human. Between the solitary work of an artist and the public performance of a comedian, where does the podcast fit in?
Check it. Also with the podcast, it has been very dynamic as well. Me, I'm forever grateful that I met kina Kisiangani and Bash and George.
Bless them.
And that tulingiana tu hivi tu kikija. And it's been flowing like that ever since. I'm grateful for that.
Bless.
Kisiangani Pod, like you said, we just speak on a bunch of things. It's just a banter. It was about only banter, like how you'd have banter amongst friends.
Yeah.
So yes, it's something inakwanga a bit heated, something inakwanga people speaking at the same time, but it's just all banter. It's a comedy podcast because we're all comedians. Kisiangani hapo ndio amekuwa comedian for a while. He started off I think in 2013, if I'm not wrong. I don't know.
Damn.
Yeah, then pia George pia ni vet amekuwa hapo. Yeah, alafu Bash pia, and then Sami I think ndio niliingia baadaye.
When you say that, I'm just saying ninjas. If you're saying 2013, so you see how many years that is.
Yeah, so
it's a black belt. Hey man, yeah, you say George, Chinese.
Yeah, Chinese.
Man, that's also another ninja.
Yeah.
Put a halaiki there.
Yeah, Bash, man.
Kipton or Bashir, we could come out today, situation. Another ninja. And then definitely now dudes. Hey, massive.
11, y'all. Check it, it's been dope. I every time I think about it, I'm like, wow, this is really dope that you get to do such like things. Although there are things also that come with it. I don't know if wewe kama umeona vitu kaizo, but sometimes kasi unabonga.
Yeah.
Of course, you have been imbibing.
Yeah.
And then you'll be saying, sometimes you'll say some half thought out things, sometimes you'll say, and then afterwards you'll be like, why did I say this shit? Ama you'll start overthinking some things. Ama some things will come out of what you said way after, and you're like, I didn't even think it was that deep, but people are on it, like I don't know what, So there's a lot of that, but I think maybe the fact that it's now happening, maybe it's good that it's happening now like that. Ndo nikuwe numb to it because on the internet a lot happens.
For sure.
So sometimes ni vizuri tu, I think, just choreng as much as possible. But I'm grateful a lot of the people on the pod have been, it's just people who are out for vibes, man, and just support and are like, hey, kudos to you. Which I'm not saying feedback si mbaya, but some people are out to just troll you, you know? Because
For real,
some people are out to troll you.
I think it's just going back to making sense of life and reality is just like, sometimes haters are just, you know? And, you know, just even for that hater, they have their hater. You know, it's like, oh my gosh, man, Jesus had haters. You're just like, man, can you imagine somebody was giving you
the Son of God.
You know, was giving you sense. You know, as a kid, you're just like, hey, this kid is so dope. But again, for other people go for kill that kid. Now you're like, hey, man,
chill.
Why is your ego going that way, bro? As in, like, at least...
Yeah, true.
I feel the world plan is usually so big. We all have our places to play in this world.
Yes, we do. And
as
you don't have to
creatives, as
you don't have to kanyaga anyone to panda.
Exactly.
You don't even, as in, aina haja. I know with the internet and being able to hide behind your screen and your what's your username or whatever.
For sure.
People think, you know, you could say whatever you could do, but again, we are humans, and that's not the energy you want to keep bringing out into the world. It's bound to bite you in the arse.
Eish, karma.
Yeah.
A bitch. Wacha niende hivi na kam.
Karma.
Because again, no, it's the reality of it. Making sense of life and reality is, it's a waste of time because you're getting yourself into a class. Now you have to finish that course because once you start it has to go, it has to come back. You have to learn from it, and then, you know, it's either you stick there or you elevate to the next class.
Ni vizuri umesema hivyo because kuna lyrics fulani za reggae za Damian Marley.
Yes.
Ile anasemaga ile what's it called? I'll be there for you, so, you know, there for you.
Yeah.
So it starts off by saying, vexation of spirit is a waste of time. Negative thinking is a waste of mind.
Wow.
Vexation of spirit is a waste. Negative thinking, don't you waste your time. Physical conflict is a waste of flesh.
Clip it. Of what they're great. Bob Marley brought forth to this world. Damian Marley.
Shout out. Hey, yo ngoma unijenga sana, and it makes so much sense. Unaona kama reggae. Well, also I think that one of the first things that really made me look at life a different way. When I started listening to reggae deep. Mimi siku grow up nikisikiza reggae. Mimi hata nilikuwa msewa hip hop.
Became a convert. Nah, life happens. Life happens.
But you know me, it was mystic, me I'd say. That's why nakwanga nimeamini iko na mystic juu. When I started growing my dreadlocks, I couldn't listen to nothing else. As in, vitu zote zingine zilinitoka, which was weird, because there's a lot of there's nice songs everywhere, but I'm just saying, hata saa hii mtaani, I just listen to reggae every day, all the time, on repeat. But if I go somewhere else and I catch good music, Kenyan music na nini, na appreciate you.
Those are the chances you get to balance out your reggae.
So you get to listen to other, and there's so much nice music out here.
Chagua.
Singe how peke yangu singechagua hiyo.
Well, as you see.
So, but mi nasemanga ni mystic. So I listen to reggae, and a lot of reggae lyrics speak to your entire life, to anything that you're doing. I think I wish wase wanaweza kwa kisikiza reggae wote.
You see, you've made sense of that. Kama umeangalia uko zile za, man, this has so much good fruit.
Yes.
Has good attributes that if I think kama wale watu wangesikiza wange appreciate life in a different way.
Kwanza reggae kacheza kwa kanisa inaweza kuwa fiti aje.
But don't you have reggae Christian songs?
Then they just take the beat.
Okay.
Mimi nasema reggae za sasa hivi tu iko wachukue tu with the lyrics and everything icheze kwa kanisa. I think people would, because I think reggae has a way of fusing life and the mystic. Unajua gospel na Christianity hawana hapo tu nikawa wako binguni already. As opposed to you're a human first. So there's a human condition, there's just how you're dealing with your life. So it's not really, and then you're a Christian. You're a human first. Reggae speaks to your human, and once it speaks to your human, isha kuconnect sana hii ingine, so utaweza kushika hii better even.
I understand what you're saying, but when I'm thinking on this other side, I have the side of at times with crime. The reggae has been connected to crime.
It has been.
I wonder, is the message not sinking in to some?
I think the fact that it has been attached to a lot of negativity, hata dready too, a lot of negativity. If people gave it a chance, hapo ndio that's what I'm saying, itabidi tu msee amesneak in tu siku moja, hata si tumeambia msee tu siku moja tu asikie tu speaker imeanza tu kucheza
hapo hivi ndio utaelewa mbona unaambiwa ngo sikiza message.
Sikiza ni message. Utashinda hapo umeanza hebu zimeni hiyo kitu, utafute pale pa kuzima hakuna. Juu ni it's an attack. It's an ambush. Yeah, because mara mingi whenever I get the chance, like my mom, namkutianga ma lyrics. Ndio ajue say as in these lyrics are they speak to your soul. Don't be think ati ule msee akona dread, kuna moshi hapo hivyo penye yako. Don't worry about all that. Sikiza message.
For sure. But actually even there was somebody who was saying, I was asking them about their dreadlocks.
Yeah.
And they were like, they lock themselves.
Yeah.
As an African, because of your African hair,
you
let go of your hair to grow.
Yeah,
it will come and
it will lock itself.
So why are we really fighting the African? We're African. Why are you as an African coming against another African? Because of them being African, because they let their hair go. Yeah,
they just let it grow the way it comes out of their head. I check it. These are two, a lot of things I have, with like attachment to Mau and everything. Hata kuna wale sahi people, a lot of dudes with dreadlocks get stereotyped a lot. Hey, unaonekana wewe, you're not a good member of society.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a lot of that right now. But although there is a lot of people now who are wearing it and getting to just express themselves without, which has taken a lot still.
For sure.
You know? Yeah.
Kama Nyashinsky, tunaweka misemo ya Nyashinsky hapo. Not even for sure he did clean up. But again, even past that, definitely haku clean up juu pressure. But again,
yeah, but I think my sabu za nini, za image, I think. Yeah, I think it had that aspect to it.
I've had a lot of dreadlock people saying, "Singing asking nimechoka." So you see that's a reality, and nyasha kwa mse.
Akasema nimechoka na nakanyoa.
Lakini pia kumbuka unimsa tunajaribu kuniharibia image. Fuck your image.
I think growing dreadlocks they do something to you. I say.
Yeah.
Kama mimi even though mimi nimesikia man. So
actually we've had it. I think with it's like an antenna to the universe, right?
Aerial, even though misho wa they.
Oh, nice.
This is in aerial. Anasanga wewe. Umeachilia wewe.
Because there's a scientific theory actually trying to explain that at times maybe human knowledge is not about the ability to have a big brain, but more of us being like antennas, and we receive universal knowledge. So there's a theory going about that. I think Klaus actually was telling me about it.
Mimi nasema for sure hiyo nilibadilika. You
can only have dreadlocks to say that. So imagine msana criticize na jai kuna dread, just like
ni kwanza kasa ita nashangaga. If I know I can't say never ever, but if I don't know what other hairstyle I would have, but I'll just go with the flow. Dunia ni ya
Yeah, because again, why even dreadlocks would actually do that compared to somebody just with long hair and they put chemicals and do all that is, I feel like you're apparently there's the health of their hair, but again, you know how much that thins out and you know have mashida za salon ni mingi si kidogo. Comparing now to having dreadlocks is yours. I bet you only use organics. I bet I bet you don't put.
I don't put too much
chemicals.
I don't put. Although I have been nimekuwa nikikaa kwa dry because sometimes I go get washed in the salon.
Okay.
Sometimes I used to wash mtaani, but sometimes it's a bit too hectic to do.
For sure.
So unaosha kwa salon alafu unaingia kwa dry ndio ikauke. Na ukiwapo utapakwa mafuta moja mbili usprayiwe kitu fulani. That's the extent of the thing of what I do at the salon. But kani ku retwist, I retwist myself when ile siku ndajisikia.
In your time, in good time.
The fact that the fact that dread zili stereotypiwa in a way, and then there were zika propaganda ikaenea that is that mtu akiona dread amekuwa mauru, amekuwa mang'aa, ni msee mbaya. I think ni kitu imeshika wasee sana, which again, if that's the way the hair comes out the head, why not express yourself? Na siku hizi at least also wana embrace hata there's older people that have dreadlocks wanaeka sahi na wako sawa nazo, and I'm like, okay, cool. Tena nilikuwa naambia madhe yake, lakini
you're trying to help her make sense because you've seen other people have made sense of it already.
Kama unasema utashindaga salon, utashinda sijui kipakwa nini, but like hapana she can, but yeah, I get you know this bado still people attach very strong feelings to dreadlocks. Yeah, but it's just life. You express yourself vile unadai.
Africanism. I've had a priest and they left the church to be a traditionalist.
Okay. Yeah, that's a nice shift.
So even with traditionally being a traditionalist, definitely we're African. So it's just going back to your African ways without like decolonizing yourself.
Yeah, I hope he kept also. He did not disempower the women in his traditionalism.
Oh. Thank you for saying that.
Yeah, traditionalism has that about it, ambapo pia kuna aspects fulani zilikuwa zinagandamiza madem. But you know, in essence, it was good because it was for the good of the community. Excuse me, individualism. Lakini, you know.
True. But if you wanted to go back to traditionalism, you know, let's go to the principle of why something is being followed and why it's being done, or why it's being done the way it's being done.
Yeah.
Compared to
now we know better.
Because again, now for this to happen, definitely now we have to all be open-minded and now forge a way forward.
Yeah, true. Yeah, we all just need to be more compassionate and just pelekana as we go.
Evolve.
Yeah, evolve bana.
Kapo kama
Hey, don't be a fossil. Don't be.
Does having the collective conversations help you make sense of life in a way that your other art forms can't?
Yeah, I'd say so. I think first of all with the character development, because you're putting yourself out there literally to be taken apart pretty much for anything based on how you look, you know, your material, if you know. So it is very nerve-wracking, I'd say. And I'd say good for the soul.
You develop.
It keeps you humble. At least I'd say it. So, and then the camaraderie has been great. You know, having people, you know, that you can relate to and just chill with and be yourself with and work with. It has been very nice to have. So yes, it has. I think imenijanga the all round lately, because I've done it more lately than I've done visual art.
Yeah.
Although I did have a show last year, a solo art exhibition.
Awesome.
Where I was at Monyo Space. Shout out Monyo Space.
Yes.
It's at the mall, the basement. If you're ever your area, and check out some nice exhibitions.
Awesome.
I just showed a lot of my old stuff, even stuff from as far back as KU days. So, and then now some newer things. So it was a bunch of things that I've done before. Yeah, so it got too eclectic. Vitu tu mob.
The trippy thing I think about art, as I've come to see, it's timeless.
True, man.
Nilifanya 10 years ago.
Yeah, hata nilikuwa naziandishi unasema.
Unakumbuka.
Kwanza when they were hung up, I was like, wow, they look nice. They look so nice as well when they hang up. But yeah, hopefully I want to show more if I can, because I still have a bunch of things that I do in the house that I rarely even show.
Bless you, bless you. Hey, you have many ways of expressing yourself.
Yeah.
Bringing out your world to this world.
And I just try to just go with the flow. So maybe it's forcing. If I don't, if I'm feeling, because a lot of things take up your time and your brain space.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just try not to stress myself too much, because stress pia inaweza kukufanya ugonjeke bana, and then you can't do nothing.
Balance. How do you find your balance? And how did you come to know that? Hey man, nahitaji balance.
Yeah, it needed. Ilikuwa na some wake up calls kidogo. Character development pia. Even health wise, I just knew it wasn't. Mali ilifika, was like, if I don't figure, which I can't say I've figured out kabisa, but I just do my very best to stay calm on the inside.
Okay.
Because I've seen what happens when I'm not calm on the inside, and it was not nice. Yeah, and then on the most part, I try to just analyze my vituza. I get inspiration from around me, from people who are doing their thing, from words of wisdom, ikigai, makaizen nizo.
Nice.
Yeah, all of those things. If you actually internalize it, na ukogeta unaiona tu in your own life, in the small things that you're doing, and you just be aware of your feelings, I think you can better regulate.
Awesome.
I would say. Then I just chill some more. Just chill.
I think Ikigai comes from Okinawa, a place in Japan.
Yeah.
And I was hearing it's a place where it has a lot of older people who are very fit and very active in their older ages.
Yes.
And because they follow such kind of principles like Ikigai.
Wakapata wanafanya tu mataichi zao tu pole pole.
Wapata kashosha hapo hivyo manze kanatembea straight kama haraka. But again you find it's a whole lifestyle. You're
yes,
like,
and it's it's in you everything. No, I think don't fragment your life. It's easier said than done, but yeah, I try to do my best.
When you say it's easier said than done.
Yeah.
But in the doing, it's where the sweetness is in. It's where the results are in. So it's and it's not that hard. You just have to jump this part. The rest, anguka nayo. So the quick fire round. All right, Nduta.
Hey, okay.
5 questions, instinctual answers. Here we go. If your life was a painting right now, would it be a chaotic, abstract, or minimalistic landscape?
I think it would be a mixture of a bunch of mediums. Good.
So it's not chaotic, but it's very eclectic.
Yeah, it's going to be a mix of everything and anything. Because even though akili yangu iwaga,
it's life. What's one reality about being a creative in Nairobi that nobody wants you about?
Hey, that your soul is attached to your work.
Okay.
And your journey as. So sometimes, yeah, your journey might feel like it's like it's stabbing your soul.
Whoa.
Yeah, but I think in finding a community and keeping at it and positioning yourself in places where you can get help here and there, you're bound to make your way.
Community. Bless it. A joke that fails or a painting you hate, which one is harder to recover from?
That joke you fail is in front of people, man. Some people could be that could be the only time they've come for comedy, and that's all they'll remember you for.
Oh.
So yeah, there is that aspect of just human embarrassment and that, but like for an art piece, at least I can, someone else, the other person, the beholder might like it, so there is that.
For sure.
Yeah, I don't have to entirely to hate it and everyone else hate it as well.
Oh, for sure,
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's actually wow. I remembered from classes episode where art once you've done it, it's left to interpretation to everybody who sees it.
Exactly.
To the eye of the beholder.
Yeah, but don't hate it too. Although there are pieces that I've covered up a few.
Okay.
Not because I hated it, because hate is just strong. It's just you're like, you know what? Let me just
Can
cut
be
my losses.
better.
Yeah, let me cut my losses and run with something else. It's one of
Okay.
those things. Character development. Yeah, art.
But I usually think of it as like, man, can you imagine you still have an option? It's not like the end.
Yeah.
Can you imagine how much a tattoo is usually permanent? And then now somebody who really hates it, they wrote their ex's name when they were so in love.
Now, yeah,
But again, thank God there's the tattoo artist can come and cover up the
they do
tattoo to
cover
be
up.
something different.
Yeah,
Like,
true.
oh man, got a flower that grew from this bullshit.
Yeah, but kuandika jina ya msee pia inakuanga commitment sana wamejitolea.
Walai, man, alafu siku moja tukuone hapo hivyo na tutachukua zile za you have committed.
Cheki, mimi for sure. First of all, I don't like pain on nini. Mimi sipendi that kind of pain. Na uko na tattoo hapo hivyo.
Oh yeah, you have to remind ourselves of where we are going, where we've come from.
A bit of pain.
Yeah.
Amazing, but afu msee kuja niambia tena naandika jina langu, I'll be like, nigga, why? Assuming
I'm your husband. Ah! Why?
Why? On your butt?
That butt is mine.
You need to give it up.
So the studio vibes, the music hits, we flow. Like Bruce Lee said.
You're like water. My friend.
Water. What's the one song or reggae rhythm that instantly grounds you when life feels like too much?
Cheki mi hapo mtu akitaja reggae. Hiyo inakuwa kitu ya kunibadilisha tu mood immediately to the ups.
Reggae.
Mi nashukuru Mungu nilipatana na reggae. And there's so many songs that ground me. But I'd say the one that I used to listen to a lot, Mantra, maybe a couple of months back, even now, every now and then. Ni boys anaitwa Bushman. Shesikia boy anaitwa Bushman?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a nice voice, growly nini. Saying ngoma, sometimes when I'm thinking of a song, when I go to speak out the lyrics, I forget how it goes unless I sing it. If I speak it, I forget.
Ilinge na rhythm, lazima itoke na rhythm.
Na melody. So Bushman kuna imba anasema, awene ya wahana wind down, never tell yourself say that your time done. You spread your bed so you lie down, make the most of opportunity when time come, cause nothing in a life come easy. Only but things in my life wanna please me. I change the ones I can change and the ones I can't change. Burn a spliff and take them off of my brain. So the things stay. Every dog got their day. Every man got their ways. So any chance come, don't play. No way. And Melissa.
Bless her.
He goes on.
Bless her. Nah, thank
Bushman,
you.
ayo ngoma ilini bliss. Yeah.
Man, as you make your bed,
Yeah.
you go
And so you lie down. Yeah, even uta lie down in so many things. Yo ina kuongelelea in your workplace, with your friends, in life. How you treat someone, you've made your bed, so you're gonna lie. So if you've done it kifogodhari, don't expect a different outcome, man.
No, utalala
Kifogodhari. True that, man. Yeah, Bushman, man.
Hey man,
Bushman.
Making sense today with the Rasta girl, and you can really tell from the reggae. You're making sense. No, that is very deep. Thank you for that.
Yeah, you're welcome, man. It was dope.
Finish this sentence. Reality is much better when you stop.
When you stop kidding yourself.
That's a good one. Stop kidding yourself.
Yeah, don't kid yourself.
Because you're a goat.
You ain't no kid.
you're the goat to your life. Be the
Check
goat.
it,
Talk to
be
the
the
chini,
goat, man. Yeah, check it. When you stay row. Wow, life are you. But I know, and there's a lot of things in this world that distract you. Don't kid. If there's something that you believe in your heart of hearts, and it might go against a lot of people, or it might go against not because that it's some evil shit, but just because it's not the norm. Please don't stifle yourself for just to appease people. I know it might not be easy, but anyway, dunia life ni moja, man.
It's real. No, I think that advice is really so real. You hear it even in songs. I'm like, have you ever gone through life and then you hear a song that you've never listened to like that?
Yes.
And then you're like,
una deep.
these
Yani.
people are, it's a hip hop song. It's a reggae song. It's a song that.
But there's nice songs in so many genres. It's so nice to see, man.
Whoa.
And here.
One of the biggest things of why I do making sense of the beat, and actually I started when I actually hear that son of a beat.
Yeah, son of a bitch, shout out.
Is how much music is so alive in our lives. And be it even the hip hop, you listen to like hip hop. This is just the message in it. Listen to reggae, listen to Latino. There's a celebration, but again, there's what Mama said. There's what you should be doing. There's exactly a lot of teaching.
True.
About what Father said. In slow songs, in Tarab, in Ethiopian song. I've listened to weird songs, being exposed to different kind of songs, and at the end of it all, you're just like, hey,
you feel
music
it.
is just the, it's the 3-minute masterclass.
Unyamaze tu.
Can you imagine hata hiyo ngoma ya Bushman tumetoka kutuimbia sahi? Can you imagine? That's a preaching already. Imagine usikize hiyo ngoma alafu utoke kwa hao endelee na siku yako. Usisikize ngoma nyingine.
But then now it pelekas you. Even there's a time when I was listening to over and over. Nilikuwa nasikiza ya mwisho kabla nitoke kwa hao.
Ini ya kusafisha rada ya kusafisha barabara yako.
Ndio.
Lakini pia huwezi safisha barabara, unasafisha ndio kenye utapitia.
Unasafisha wewe.
Unapita ukiwa msafi kwa kila kitu.
Unang'aa.
Hey, blessed. Hey, unang'aa na unaacha kung'ang'ana, unabaki uking'aa tu.
Unang'aa.
Hey, bless you. Nduta, you've reminded us today that making sense of life isn't about having all the answers. It's about having the courage to keep expressing the questions, whether it's through a canvas, a microphone. Thank you for being a light in the creative space. Thank you.
Thank you, man. A light is nice.
Before we head out, let the listeners know where they can find your art and where they can catch you next on stage.
Alright, so on stage, Standup Collective. If you're Instagram, I think even on Facebook, Wafuate, you will see me and a bunch of other brilliant comedians a couple of nights a week. So you have things to watch.
Every week.
Yeah, every week. Kuna open mic. Kuna paid shows even on Saturdays. Kuna hata magic saa zingine. There's another spot by there for comedy. If you're in Westlands, and it was Suave Kitchen. Unajua base? Yeah, so Suave is a new spot. If you're also in the area, kuna comedy and other acts as well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So along Gong Road, Lavington, you have Standup Collective.
Chemi, Nairobi Laugh Bars on Kingara Road.
Yep.
Yes.
If you says of Westlands,
Suave Kitchen and Social Club. It's a dope spot.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You visual art.
I'm still doing art every now and then. Now I do like a bit of photography. It's one of the ones I still enjoy.
We're adding
doing
photography on top of that. There's poetry, visual artist, comedian.
Yeah. So still on Instagram, Nduta Kariuki. Nduta.Kariuki. Ukiona picha iko na rasta colors umenipata.
kumbuka hivyo ukiwa na rasta kala
ndio
ushafika
huyo.
kaka ushafika dada. This has been Making Sense of Life and Reality.
Hey, shout out.
I'm Angel Michael. Keep creating, keep laughing, and most importantly, keep questioning the world around you. Until next time, keep making sense to do better and to be better.
Hey, shout out to you, Angel Michael.
Thank you so much
Asante.
for coming through. This is Making Sense of Life and Reality.